should have, Kev, you should listen to me. Should have went with relocate. Nah, I get what Brian did though. Does the master pay more? Yeah, I mean, I'm down. I don't really care. I mean, bro, it's not even, bro, it's not even a money thing. Yeah, it's not even a money thing. Bro, we were like, chat. We went out, like, we didn't even like budge at anything at all. Like, bro, like, I'm glad we're blessed. We didn't really like spend too much, but like, money's not the issue at all. I don't know. It's just, it is what it is. You really put a lot of people into TBT.
Yo, yeah, Lanto cooked the fucking support tickets, bro. Yo, chat, Lanto hit the boss up directly for me and he still didn't reply, bro. It's cooked. I'm about to get my Pro Plus accounts like 10 years. Yo, also chat, in our fantasy league, I'm cooking, right? Bro, Lanto, did you see the playoff? Brett has fucking 18-week playoffs, bro. The last week, no one's gonna play, bro. Like, for me, my whole starting lineup's gonna be out because they all made the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Bro, we have the same record and I'm 5th and you're 3rd.
I think because of points, probably.
Yeah, shit.
I texted.
Okay, chat. Hello. We are back after a long time. Let's see, we're gonna cook up today. We're gonna be back for PM. Okay. I haven't been trading today. I've been doing other things, so let's get things situated. Laundry's checked up. Desi and Lanto argue about PR. That's what I'm hearing. They said I was gonna live in the shed. I'm not taking no small room. All right, let me just mark things up. I'm gonna how about this? I'm gonna just remove all drawings and just start fresh because I feel like I've been kind of off of it. What is this? Don't delete this. So we have the daily here. The daily's just been holding pretty bullish for the most of the day. What is he calling me? I've been getting oh, okay. Let me call them back real quick. Okay, chat. There's some things. Chat, would you guys spend? How much would you guys spend on a mattress? Because I might have done a little some, and we're gonna see what it's like real soon. Or is this is the this is a weekly? Okay, I'm tripping. This is a weekly. What's the max you would pay? You would invest in a mattress? They're gonna set it up soon. Let's see. 5K, definitely not worth it. Think about this though. Let's say this is a mattress that you're gonna use for, you know, a very long time. It could be for 10 years. And I would think you would want to invest in your sleep. That's the approach I'm doing, because, you know, I've been doing good about my investment and trading. Like, so I'm like, I definitely want to focus on health and prioritize anything that could help that. You sleep 1/3 a year. Chat, guess how much? Guess the price of the mattress in the base, I guess. I don't think it's crazy high, but it will be high to a lot of people. I'll show you guys, and I'm gonna give feedback. Maybe you guys could try out too. 10K, 2K, 4K. Mine was 8K. Deadass, I got a Tempur-Pedic. It was 10K. So whoever said 10, you're right on the money right there. It was a 10 on the dot. And that's with a lot of like savings from whatever promotion they did Black Friday too. We just been holding this up. What the heck? Took this low. I'm just gonna mark out this high. I want to really just leave some feedback and see like, was this worth it or not? I'm gonna leave some markings and then we can look at charts here. I'm just gonna reset everything. I haven't been watching charts for like the last 5 days, so I feel like I don't even know what range we're doing right now. It looks like we've just been in tight range though. Check this out. Here, this is a 4 hour. We filled this and we've just been getting rejected continuously here. This is unfilled. What does it do? 10K. I hope it's gonna make you sleep like right there. It's gonna massage you, do everything you need. It's gonna be the best sleep of your life, ideally. This is the hour. I'm working my way down here. We took out this low here. Mouse is laggy. I'll mark this out. It feels like it wants to run these highs, but it's getting rejected. I want to most likely see it push back down before we come back higher. Clean up the lows better. What? Let's see. It's holding 700 actually. Pick the 5. So look at it here. This is basically what I am seeing is just seeking short price action. NQ took out the low, NQ took the high out. I really haven't done much. Cat's meowing. See if he wants to come inside. Here we go. What should we do? Crazy orange boy. What the hell is he? Cat, what's the move? Let me put this up. Hopefully get some good trades today. I haven't really been trading because of my trip, and then yesterday I was trying to trade, but I felt a little sick. I feel better today. I took a lot of NyQuil and DayQuil, and that cleared it up, but we'll see. We've just been grinding up. Look how well we've been just doing for 9:30 here since 9:30. Slowly lower highs, or higher lows, I mean. Don't buy from the internet before you go to the store and try one. Yeah, no, I already did a session to try. It was like, you know, you lay there for 10-15 minutes on each mattress. I'm gonna get you guys right. If it's good, I'm gonna recommend it. Oh my goodness. You guys see this? Yeah, what was that? Last time this happened, a cat stepped on my keyboard and I was entering positions. I'm dead as. Last time it happened. Say hi. Look at. Stepping. All right, long or short. No way you said that, OGK. Guy's lonely. I think he's been out. He's been away for quite a few days. And he gets lonely after. This is gonna get hard to get over this new weekend gap that we've been just brushing past. This camera is cooked. Price action so far is not the best on the first day back. I'm just gonna wait it out. I could be looking for a short. I don't think I'm longing up here. This is way too high to long. You know what just came in the mail? Check this out. Robinhood card. Look what it says on the bottom. I don't know if you guys see it. This 24K gold. I don't even know if it's real. It's kind of hard. You still sound sick. That Puerto Rico trip kind of messed me up a little bit. Near the very last day, I was like, I don't know what's happening. Try to recover. We're not doing much here. I don't know what I like. This is such a sloppy price action where I can't even see where we gonna jump in from. We start at 1 p.m. here. We could long at 310, but I was marking my charge. This could have been attempt here and try to break the highs, that would be pretty aggressive. Is a Black Friday sale live yet? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I think we're gonna send out email too, but it's already posted on Discord. Discord, I think you'll get all the announcements first, because that's where the majority of everyone here is. A little recommend join Discord, but yeah, all the sales are live. We did 15% off everything, so whatever discount it is 50% off on top of that. Some complain. I think majority thinks it's very nice because we're kind of bleeding when we do that, but I'll show you guys how to do it. Let's say you want a 25k flex. It's 725, right? 9% off. If you just type in code SMART here, it'll go down to 616. That's cheaper than if you buy in the prop firm right now by far. I think if you look, I'll take a look. I'll take a look. I don't know how anyone would complain about it. Let me see. It'll be $78 here. We try to make it 1 to 10, but like it's more like less than that, less value. So this is by far like incredible value. Dude, what the heck? I can't even trade like this. I mean, there's not much to really work out right now. I want to see if there's an eternal low taken first before I join longs. It looks like we're just building lower highs continuously here, which now that we're at high day, I would not want to long this until, like, let's say we do get something like this, just get a nice sweep, and then if we do hold, I feel like we're gonna push through this. Damn, this guy is pushing me. This is confirmed. I have an orange gap. Just keep in mind the marketplace, whatever flash sale they do, like let's say the Tradeify or Lucid, their launch sale, we don't get the pricing of that, which is like, you guys got to understand. So let's say like a good example right now, the best example I can say, Fanatics, when they did 50% off, half off everything, right? We can't do much in the marketplace because I'm pretty sure we buy them at 25% off. So you kind of think of like other firms too. They have a launch sale somewhere, a flash sale. You would think, oh, we'll get them at that deal. Like, that's not how it works. They don't want us to load up on flash sales. And some of the prices are actually lower than their current sale, so we're bleeding like at least like 10%. But no, it's fine. It's limited to four purchases. Watch this take out this low. If it comes back up, I'll join in. TPC hasn't been rewarded. TPC, I think we're gonna start soon. Damn, what the heck? I can't even focus, guys. Hairy ass is hot as hell in here. What the heck? I'm just gonna be chilling in the chat, guys. If there's something, I'll take it. Right now, there's not much to really go for. You said, how is the low not taken? This is the... I might have marked it differently for you guys. 5 a.m. That's still London time for me. We did not sweep this low. I don't recommend really being in any trade right now unless you're already long and holding. Three of you guys moving to Puerto Rico. That's the plan. That's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. Save some money. And then I mean I think it's gonna benefit SPF as well because it helps our margin better. That means we can probably do better rewards too. This is not much of a drive. It's really only good if you are long from like 10 o'clock. Lanto and Desi have a nice, strong discussion live. What was the discussion about? I was literally, you know, you guys don't know how much time consuming it is to, you know, lead SPF, but it's more than you think. And I was playing catch up. I was working with the developers, working with the whole team to get everything situated. Or else I'll join them live too. Desi was freaking out regarding Puerto Rico. What do you mean freaking out? Let's go push higher. I wanted to see if we could jab through this low first. I'm not touching this. I'm not chasing this. I'll be so annoyed if I chase this and it doesn't work. So sloppy. Ask me anything while we're waiting for a setup though. Man, that cat hair is gonna make me sneeze. Oh shit. What's happening? You ever create a trade bot? Why is this? It's like quiet right now. How do I change this to not? I can't even hear myself. Sony XM6 headphones. Turn off noise cancellation. This noise cancellation is working really well though, but Hello, hello. Okay, that's better. Can't even hear myself. I recommend these headphones though, guys. If you guys want to take a look at them, these are probably the best headphones you ever use. To be honest, Sony XM6, the newest one. It's $430, but they're. I tried many. These are the best one for wireless, and they have a very good battery life. I like it so much. I would add them. Would you guys use your smart points for this? Like, would you spend $4,300 smart points for this? 4,300 smart points. I mean, for it, plus shipping, I guess. Get it for Christmas. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. How to use a smart points? Just redeem in the marketplace. It's very simple. We made it very, very simple. Puerto Rico. How was Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico's I feel like living there is definitely a downgrade in overall experience. You know, like if you live in Florida or like New York, New Jersey, California, these like kind of downtown, not even downtown, just like built up city that's established for rural or suburban. Everything's like set up really nice for you. I think Puerto Rico's like kind of like behind in that aspect. The infrastructure is definitely behind. And then like I think the biggest thing is the water. When we were staying in the Airbnb, like a lot of people were mentioning that the water gets cut off often, and we were there without water for an entire day. And we were staying there for 30 days, so like one day we had no water. So that was kind of like, okay, that's interesting. So I would think like, what, you need a water tank, just like a backup generator, right? If you got everything situated, you have a good neighborhood versus like a more shabby one. You have to pay a little extra for that. Things will be better. How does it benefit taxes if you move to Puerto Rico compared to here? Good question. I'll tell you right now. If I stay here, stay anywhere in the country, you're gonna pay federal tax. So federal would be like, let's say you make like a few $100,000, you're gonna pay somewhere around 30% higher as progressive, because the higher the more you go. Let's say you're at $1 million, you're gonna pay like 33, 34. And if state income, it'll be added to. Florida luckily has no state income tax. And then you have like whatever else there is, it's just people getting added top. So like it's gonna be like more than a third of your income gonna be taken away from federal state just alone. More than a third. I always say 40%. If you live in Puerto Rico, with their benefits, it'll be 4% for regular income, and then 0% for capital gains. Capital gains is just like, you know, if you're trading or Trade Robin, not prop firms. Prop firms is going to be different. We're talking about like just your own cash. That'd be 0%. So it's like you're kind of saving like pretty much 10 times more. Lanto was desperately trying to bully Desi every we could. Dude clearly wasn't into it, but Lanto just couldn't let it go for literally an hour. Was it that, like, Was it that bad? I mean, that's not a good start because we were looking to book a lease together. Can someone give me like a synopsis on what happened? Are you still obligated to pay self-employment tax in Puerto Rico? I'm not sure about that, but probably not. It's just the federal that gets out the way. Federal is insane when you're high income. Like, when we're talking about at any month, you could be making like 7 figures. Seven figures by that, I mean like just like not like 10 million, just like 1 million. When you break that 6-figure range and hit 7 figures, you do that any month. You can make $1 million from prop firms on a good month. That's what Lanto did. That's what Desi did. And if you're trading live count, I hit last month, I think 250 or it was 270 on my Robin alone. All right, we're coming down here. I like this more. Brian Desi got girls. I wouldn't want roommates if I lived alone with my girl either. If this gets to this low and close and we're not flipping for higher, then I'm gonna really anticipate lower. But it looks like we have relatively equal highs here. It's been bullish for the longest time here. I think we're gonna try to snap this low and build back up. Have you guys met in person before? They have, but that was my first time meeting them in person. Regular 30-person streams would be awesome. Would you ever do that? I don't think it's gonna be regular. It might be on Friday. It would just that'd be weird though. Let's say that happens. Would you guys want us to be in the same room, or would we be like separately in different rooms? Because we would need our own workspace as well. I think it'll be pretty conflicting because I might be looking for long, they might be looking for shorts, or vice versa. It might kind of mess things up. Yeah, Fighting Six has the inactivity rule, man. They're pretty strict on that. TPT, I think we have the link for you guys to sync if you guys want. Let me see if they have it. We can do some now. Or waiting. Let me look up the devs to see if they have it set up already. I think they had it set up, but I want it to make it look better, to make it easier for you guys. The link went away. Dude, that I felt better before the stream started, but I feel like I'm also slightly allergic to cats, and that boy just put everything on my workspace. Do you utilize first presented after 1:30? No, I don't. Do you use precision swing points? Is when a 4-hour candle is bearish on ES and bullish on NQ. I don't think I've heard of that before. I wouldn't trade it today because I've been off charts for quite a while. I feel like it's good to come back and get warmed up. What's the name of the lo-fi beat? I think it's pinned in Discord. It's pinned in the Discord chat. All my indicators and all my beats that I use is pinned there. What kind of CPA did you give? It's been 2 days. It's Monday and now Tuesday. I hope they respond today. It's been AFK. Last time they responded to me was Thursday. I didn't see it. All right, we're taking out the internal low here. You think Christmas and New Year's will have a better discount? But discounts for what? Look at that drive here. Now we're moving. I'm not sure if I can just play that short just like that though. Like, chat, could you see that happening? Oh, Christmas. Yeah, Christmas would have better deals. Yeah, probably not as better than Black Friday, but ES is like really weak right now compared to NQ. We didn't take that low out yet. Damn. A little SMT here because we made this low. Don't tell big homie bias. He's experienced enough. I feel like, I mean, I get what you're going about, like, but you know, we're all trading here. I feel like I'm confident in some price action. Like you'll hear from me. You'll be like, you'll hear me saying like, this is high probability. I like this a lot. In some price action, other price action, I'm just like, I'm not really too confident. And right now, I'll be more confident if it takes this out and run back out. Right now, besides that, it's a little bit difficult. First trade back, I wanna get a win in. I want to get a win in, chat. How much is the 5-bedroom house rent? It's gonna be 20,000. So we're gonna split between threes. What's that, like basically 7 each, like after all the other fees that we would have. Yeah, we have FOC tomorrow. That's also another reason why I don't feel like we're gonna be moving that much. But yeah, feel free to ask me about, you know, proffers or anything else. All right. Here, can you, for those who have the reward sync, if you guys want to test this out, we have it like, if you do this one time, I'm gonna explain this. You do this one time and it's successful, we'll have your account linked through TPT, because they don't want to give us direct API, but if we get this one secured, they'll be able to link all your past purchases. So same thing like before, purchase time and date. If I can have like 2 minutes of your time, the same rewards, but we're trying to only do purchases. So if you can do new purchases from, I think October or November. Oh, I should, let me clarify that. It should be ready though. I want to do one quick addition so there's no confusion, because I hate doing this where you know, we push something out and then, you know, there's people like, Okay, what about this? What about this? Tells the cougar story. I think yeah, Lanto probably said that. Damn. See, look at the chart right now though. Dead ass. If we took that low out, I would have been long. I felt pretty good about that. That's what I'm saying. Like I have this like marked out, framed up. You guys might have thought short, but like I felt pretty good that this is gonna be long. You know, it's just highs being built up. We SMT though, yeah. I mean that could show something, but it doesn't hurt that we just take out the low first. But we flipped back up pretty aggressively. It's a very strong closure. Wow, we are just blitzing that place. Anyone grab longs? Should I don't know. I see. You're kind of hindsight thinking like, would I have just entered off the closure once we got that flip? It would have been significantly better if we took the low first. You sure we got SMT, but based off of what I saw here, it's just been holding every lower high. I want to see it swept first. Damn, that was a beauty of a push. Okay. That's just unfortunate. I feel like that was unlucky. And based off of like, you know, based off of just trading your protocols, you shouldn't be trading that. You shouldn't be chasing that, I mean. Okay. I'll post a link if you guys want to just do it real quick. I feel like this is a lost cause. I'm not gonna touch this until we see another setup. This was the most easy setup that I could mark the whole entire session so far. How come you didn't get in? I was literally waiting for this to get swept first. That's what's going on in my head. We swept and then I'll feel more confident to jump in. That was my only thing that I was looking for. Textbook. It felt like I think the draw was there though. But besides that, if you want to do the reward sync real quick, 2 minutes at a time, we're doing the same thing like before, but here's what we're doing. Once we successfully verify just one of your purchases from October or November, we'll be able to automatically track all your future purchases. No manual submission needed moving forward. That's what TPT is working with us. We need to do at least one. So we can't track back from the previous. We have to start only from here. October or November for now. If you made one in December, you have to wait until like probably mid-December for us to get the data for that. But same thing, do your find your purchase. It'll show like this email, date and time. You enter your full name, email, time zone, and date and time, exactly how we did before. But the only thing we're also requesting is include your email, just in case this fails. This is our backup. You download this email here. I mean, this instructions here. You download this email, and you just upload it. That's it. It'll show like 3 dots. Download the email. That would be in case the time zone is fickle. We'll be able to pull it from here. So you submit it, and then if you get a confirmation that your reward sync, what happens is you're gonna be good forever, which is the best part of this whole process. Because before we had to, get you guys to submit over and over in every transaction. So a lot of you guys do a lot of resets, and when you want to get your rewarded for all the resets, you gotta look through all the emails. Just do one time, you're good. If you guys want to test it now, go ahead. I think tech team would try to work on it while I'm on stream, and then if we're good on a lot of users, we'll announce it fully. You're in the top 0.4% of your watchers. Nice. What about the others previously submitted that have not been addressed? Well, like I said, you submit one time, you'll be good. We're going to trace back to October. Everything's going to be taken care of. October, November, December, January, February. It's going to be like, we have API access now. The only thing we need to do is sync one time. I think it's hidden. It's a separate link. I just posted the link. We're gonna test it probably with like 10 users. If we're good on that, we'll just put it officially everywhere. We're talking about TPT reward sync. A lot of you guys have been asking for it, and now we're ready for it. How's that raffle going to work? We can talk about that while we're waiting also. So TPT, the reason why we're delayed with TPT so long is because of how TPT was restricting us from doing our rewards, because they said no cashbacks, and they also mentioned like, no guaranteed rewards. So we're waiting for confirmation on a lot of things. So far, we came to agreement. Like we get the reward sync. We had to stick to their guidelines. Their guidelines is you cannot get rewarded guaranteed purchases. So we're going to have to do more raffle based. But the way that we could combat that is just do like a very favorable raffle. That means is every purchase you get a very high chance of getting like a win. Hopefully like even 50% of that single purchase. So that way we're within the guidelines. And then, at the end of the month, you got 10 purchases, you might get rewarded the same amount. Hopefully. That's the only way we could, operate rewards. I'm not that bullish after we took this push. In this flip, I'm gonna try the short. Do we short an NQ or ES though? We could be short an ES actually. Let me see. All right, let me focus on trading. We'll talk about more about it after. Yeah, do you guys like shorts now? I think we short this. I want to see a closure there though. And I want to contemplate if it's going to be on NQ or ES. I think ES is a little bit more weaker, but does NQ stab this high? We can actually be in sync here. About a close here. On the 5. I'm most likely going to try stab a short if this 5-minute closes. It's not the best short setup. I feel like I would have liked to see more, but put the FMC, and I feel like we're just gonna be back in range. We can see 2 p.m. do a flip back down. It's so like tight range today. Did you see much suggestion on the loser raffle for up the winner? I think it's too much work. We're trying to just make it seamless. We're not trying to track winners for more than a month. So in the month, we're gonna do a large pool. I think you guys will see it, and especially if they, we're also trying to buy resets from them. It'd be like, we could give out like 200, 300 resets also on top of the raffle. Resets are usually pretty favorable for people because you can use that for anything, or free count or raffles, either one basically. Chat. Short. Probably short this year. Just going based on price action, I think we go back inside the range, which is the day's range. And we take out PM lows. So we should be moving lower from here. I kind of miss my entry by like a point there. What the heck? All right, I'm just gonna let it happen though. If we get a closure through these lows, I'll look for entry lower, but I just want a quick retap and then slam. I think shorts look much better right now, or better than longs right now. Okay, so we did take out the relative lows already. Highs. So I'm just waiting to see if we can smack in. It'll be tight. Pretty tight stop for this. Because if we go back to this high, it'll be like pretty stupid. We'll just run it back up. I missed this by like an inch, guys. Let's see. Still interested. I'm still interested in this. I could see playing for lower if we can show another deeper closure. Pushing right through that. I don't like how the 15-minute doesn't show anything. If we get a 15-minute closure here too, that would be pretty bearish to me. I'll immediately go for these lows as the first target if we do that. Because it would be something like this. We're just pushing. I literally got that missed by like a point. That's crazy. Okay. We can get one more drive. I might just short if we come back up to previous. Like around 710s then. We'll probably do it a little bit lower too. It'll be the same stop, but just a little bit lower. I want to go for this low. Get this over here. So slow. Or yeah, no, it's not coming back up where I want it. I'm only the end of it hits 711s. I missed that 717s. This is if you see the risk reward tool, that's gonna be where my limits are. I'm gonna probably jump in here. My stops could be highs right now, unless we do get a big flip through this that, you know, we can close earlier, but I want to give it some space and let this play out more. All right, gotta add in from here. Let's see it. This is also a BPR now too. I'll likely to land like a 715 average if I get this on the higher fill too, and then my stops the highs. We're gonna play for the lower. We're pretty much set on this, right? And immediate rejection. Look at that. Let's go for these. Break up these lows though. Pretty nasty rejection already. I don't feel like we're gonna come up here. If we leave this as a breakaway, immediately sink to 680s. In this here, guys. When the new site dropping, I'm not sure. We have a lot of priority on just maintain the regular website. Yeah. Did I cause that dump, guys? You look at the books. You probably see 50 minis shorted right there. That was me. I'm just kidding. That was like more like 10 with my live account. Very slow. You guys like short too? interested in longs earlier, but then we took out the relative highs. 5-minute flip. 5-minute flip. This is pretty clear that we play for lower. I just need some more delivery though. I think we're just kind of holding 700 still. 700 has been a hot spot. Once we break through this, we'll really see some action lower. Here's what I have. 711, another limit at 717s above of the. I can't even speak. At 717s, I'll get another add-in. Stop is the highs. This is my hard stop, but that doesn't mean like I would let it hit. If we, slowly build back up, I'll just kill the trader earlier, most likely. Need to see this poor a little bit aggressive. Again, just held 700s here. Need to see some more weakness here. There we go. There we go. This is looking a little bit better here. You see this pour down to 680s here. How do you get filled? Are you trading micros? Because it went actually above. I have it 711s. It went to 712s, by the way. This spike here. Sometimes people trade micros and you don't see the wick, but I'm trading middies, by the way. I don't ever touch micros. Yeah, let me see micros. I mean, you can see my chart. You can see clearly that it already hit. But I'll take a look at micros. Oh, micro for sure hit too. Look at that. I think anytime now, if we can just show some aggressiveness, we're gonna start pouring pretty quickly. I still have a limit at the BPR if it wants to get there. I feel like if we already get these lows, I'm gonna at PM lows here. I'm gonna close this out, close the BPR fill, and just let it ride down. $15-minute closure. Oh no, I need it. I really need this closure through these through 7-3s here. That would been pretty good confirmation. Move it to the side. It's gonna come back up. It might come back to where we first tapped in. Do we want to add more? Anyway, let's just think if we want to. Right now, it's just holding 700s. I don't want to see that happen yet. If we break through these lows and then do a retap, I could consider adding. Right now, you either hold this or you wait for. I honestly want to leave this as a breakaway now. Some of you guys are, I think majority in the chat knows what's going on, and then we have either new people or just confused people. If they're asking like, what's the entry, or are we short or long? If you don't know, we're playing a short right now. I'm just looking for a breakthrough 680s here, 689s. Plunge straight down. So I'm just trolling. I don't even know if people are trolling though. I think people are like really confused. Damn. This is the price action today, guys. We got a pretty strong rejection, but we refuse to get any closure under 700 right now. I don't think we have a single closure under 700 right now. TPC submitted. I'll make it official. I think we have. Let me see how many submissions we got. The dev should be on that though. It's coming back up. Well, I'm gonna give this ad still. I still like this, but it was kind of bad that we didn't get that closure that we wanted, and now we're getting that push. So we're back at the area that we first wanted, which is here. Interesting. Really, really odd sometimes. Market is. Okay. Still playing this. BPR is here. If we don't get a break now, I guess we'll have to break maybe Asia time. It looked pretty decent for lower, especially if we get a closure under these wicks here. Or under the previous close, that would pretty much give a nice chase delivery for us to play for 680s or 6666. But holding off these lows right now. All right, if we get a new high, I'll be out the game. I never hear you guys talk about my fund futures. Is there a reason for that? We don't have rewards for them, so I don't really. I also don't trade them either. They didn't want to do rewards for us. We did have them, but discontinued. So by their choice, not ours. We're looking for this BPR. BPR fills. I mean, I'm game for another chance at this, especially if we reject here. If we go through it, it's not gonna be a good look, especially if we get a closure, because we did not get a closure under 700. We got a nice tap in, reject. Now we're just holding off these lows. I'm just letting this play out though. I'm willing to give this a little bit longer hold. Are you adding any more 25k to the marketplace? Is selected 25k? I'm not sure. I forgot if it is. Does Tradify has 25k or not? Oh no, there's not that many firms with 25k. I feel like maybe Fund Next would be a good one to add if they want to, but yeah, the Tradify doesn't have 25ks. Lucid 25. We had Lucid. We're only doing Lucid Flex though, the cheaper one. Because the 25K Pro, we're not gonna be able to do that good pricing. Fighting ticks. All right. Fill the 5-minute BPR now. Now we can play for lower prop, perhaps. Let's just get some more aggressive closure here. Closure under 700 would make it pretty nicely. Can add the 1K reward cap with Fighting Ticks. We tried to do that. They said we couldn't do that. So a lot of things that like you guys are requesting, we definitely attempted already. And another thing is, I guess Fighting Ticks, since it is directly issued from the firm, it's very hard for us to make it instantaneous or us handle ourselves. Sometimes they would have the longest delays, like, you know, we do it every Thursday, and then it'll be like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then we're like, where is it? We paid for the accounts already. Can you give it to our users? Our users are complaining, and we're at their mercy. So that's why we're not really doing even discounts on Fighting Ticks. They don't really help us too much there. Are you in trade? I'm in shorts right now. I'm holding this here. This has been a hold for quite a while. It went down and it went back up. Might stop at the highs. We gave confirmation short. We made, so how I'm viewing it right now, I kind of explain a lot of higher lows as we went up. I was hoping for us to take out this low before we break the highs. We didn't do that. Instead, we came back up. We sniped the relative highs here and did a 5-minute flip lower. Close these lows. I'm looking for this to slam lower now. Just kind of playing with a secret short price action and go back inside range. That's the main reason. So the confirmation for me would have been, we take this high, relative highs, reject it, and then get a nice strong closure. Give me an opportunity for me to try short. It's not high probability, of course, because I would rather it slam this and then come back down, but give it a shot. Not much to really play here, to be honest. I wouldn't be that interested in longs here. So Tradify select is being added today. It's gonna be added tonight. And you can use a 15% off extra from the marketplace if you guys want. That is fair game. I think Tradify select ends tomorrow too, right? Their sale ends tomorrow. Yeah, ends tomorrow. When will TPT raffle be? It's gonna be determined based whenever we get a lot of people synced. One step at a time. If we have a lot of people synced, we can start doing the reward system. It might not be this week though. It's probably next week. Right now, you get the account reimbursement too. Oh. Yeah, Tradify, I mean, it applies with CoSmart too. I think Tradify promo was, if you buy account yesterday, you pass it, and you get a payout, you get your account reimbursed. But the catch is, they don't give you that much time. You have to, like, you know, hit, boom, pass. It's terrible. I feel like it's a gimmick at that rate. If I request a trade value growth account today, would it be possible to swap for a select account? See, that's gonna be too much work. Like, because if we do that for you, then other people ask for it, we're gonna say no. We're already a small team, and then we do get a lot of tickets. We get freaking tons of tickets every day. Some of them are kind of goofy, in my opinion. What's the TPT 1% refund duration? TPT, this one's better. There's no time limit on that. You buy the eval, you pass it, and you get one payout. It can be like $100. They'll refund you your eval cost. So if I buy the 150K, I'll get 200. I think $250. $250 back. Yeah, I'm gonna post a link again. Some of you guys are asking. Dude, this is going nowhere right now. What do we do, chat? As many accounts, yes, as many accounts. We're talking about for TPT. TPT is a pretty good deal too. I think what we're gonna try to do with the firm, with a raffle. So again, we can't reward points directly for guaranteed, but we can do a raffle base. Raffle base could be with points, or ideally, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna kind of pull up our revenue that we make from TPT and give it back to you guys. That's what the whole mission of SBF is. And we're gonna try to buy as much resets or accounts as we can, and then we're gonna load it straight to your accounts, your TPT account that you register with. So maybe at the end of the month, every month, you might get like 5 free resets. If you have like, let's say 10 or 20 purchases, I don't know, something like that. It could be like 3 resets, whatever makes sense. Or free accounts. I think we're gonna mix it up. Personally, I think resets are better, but jumping through hoops to make it happen. Some people, you gotta understand though, if TP said, oh, you can't do this, we have to really figure out another alternative. I'm still in this trade. I've been in this trade for probably 35, 40 minutes now, and I have not done anything yet. Once we use a point to buy the account, how fast do we get the accounts? It's up to 24 hours or 48 hours, but it's usually within hours, unless it's nighttime and the team's off. And it's given by us. We give it directly, but we pay for them from the firm. So like, you know, they give us, we buy a lot of codes from them. We buy them in bulk. We spend a ton. I think our team posted something on Twitter. This is why I retweeted, I think. Fun fact, in the last 60 days, we gave out 2,500 free prop counts to our users. You realize how much $2,500 is? I mean, you could do a rough estimate. It's like at least 300,000. At least. Which is kind of incredible. And like some people will be like, oh, they don't believe it, but like, you know, the firm knows it because we paid the firm. The last payment we had invoice was something you guys can't even imagine. It was in 6 figures. Any updates for Tradecopia? What's the update? Tradecopia has been good. Unless you're talking about Rhythmic, I have no idea. I haven't been working with them as much, but we were still doing free Tradecopia still. Damn, what is happening? Just please do something. I can't just sit here and watch price be barcoding like this. If you buy to the marketplace, we give you the code. You can use that code to buy any account. It'll be 100% off, and that could be used to create an account too. Some firms, you need to have a existing account before you make it. That code will work too. Have you taken a trade yet? Good question. We've been in this trade for, I want to say, 30 minutes. Yeah, I think 30 minutes already. 30 or 40, I can't tell. I'm gonna drink this whole gallon before we move somewhere. Giveaway time? Is it giveaway time right now? Are the Infinity Next payout bonus issued? When did you request it? I think we're caught up to a lot of them. If it's December, yeah, it's not ready yet, but like everything else, we should be good. Requested first week of November. Yeah, definitely just make a ticket. Just please don't spam it though. Just make a ticket, either email or Discord. Just one would do. I or Sunny or someone else in our team would look at it. TBT in the marketplace. No one said anything about TBT. I would love to do TBT, but it's up to them. Why did I only get 39 points for a 50k Lucid eval? 39 points? I have no idea. How much did you pay for the eval? That seems about right though. It's 39 points. Wait, I'm not sure. Maybe you got discounted. I have no idea. Dude, I'm gonna just take one for 700 break here. This is taking far too long. 78. Is that math right? That should be the right math then. Yeah, you get exactly 39 points. Just think of wait, oh wait. Or are you supposed to get double that? Am I tripping? I'll do the math with you after this. All right, let's do the math. You get $79, right? Let's say 15% commission. We give you 5% of that. So just divide by 3.95. And yeah, times 10. You should got around 39.5. That's the right math. It's 50% smart points, 5% cashback. You just times 10 smart points. Is very easy. I got one off. Thank God, I guess, because now I hate to do break even on this, but I might. I don't know. I might give it some more space. If it hits back above here, it's gonna be like kind of already break even overall. But what do you guys think? I secret profits though, because we took it for 17 points or about like 15 points. Short, TP'd, and I'm trying to. It should have been lower. Yeah. Up about 500. Not bad. Price action is just not that favorable right now, though. Unless we start dumping now, then it would be favorable. Until then, I'm just not the most confident on it, because you can't be really confident when you're barcoding for the last 40 minutes. ES is about to break the PM lows here. So PM lows is that purple line. You're gonna try to anticipate to see that happens if we're actually bearish. Are you moving to PR? Yes. Best prop deals right now. I think TradeFi has to be the best prop deals, right? Is TradeFi select the best one? Do you guys? I need to take a look at that plan again. Tradeify, where the hell is Tradeify? Okay. So Tradeify here. I feel like I was looking at this plan and then I had to go to trip, so I didn't really pay attention to much of it. But was the 150K the best one? I think it was, right? $215 right now. That's a launch sale. It's gonna be more expensive after the sale. I think I like the Flex more. Flex, you had 5,000 payouts versus 2,500. Well, it's daily though. What's the drawdown? 3,500 versus 4,500. So you get more drawdown here as well. Daily loss limit. I don't really like daily loss limit. I think Flex, the blue pill, has to be better, right? 40% consistency. Not bad. Yeah, I'll stick with this. Doesn't seem to worth it to downgrade your life to save on taxes, bro. It's not. So it depends where you live, but like that's the thing too. I'm not gonna cheap out on a good quality of life. So we'll get private chef on duty. We have a cleaner on duty. We'll live in the best neighborhood in the whole island, basically one of the best neighborhoods. The house is gonna be a better house than the one I'm in right now. It's like kind of like a resort. So it depends. If I lived in like a shabby place to save money, then it'll be like a big downgrade. But like in some ways, it is upgrade. Definitely in some ways, if you think about it. Need to get a driver on call. I wanna get a car there, but I'm not sure. The road there was kind of sketchy. Some back roads. These roads were like, imagine 2 cars, 2 lanes. Normally it'll be like, you have enough space for 2 cars and then a little bit gap. This one, like, you really squeeze it, and people were driving kind of crazy. And we Ubered everywhere, but like they're used to it. I'm like, damn, is this how it's gonna be? If the water stops again, Des is leaving. They said something about a water. Let me look it up. A water. I don't know. Water cistern. Is it a tank? Water tank? So, does anyone know how this works? Like the water stops running, and we just use the reserve here. And do you fill this up with like tap water? I'm not even sure how this works. It seems like a giant tank though. Puerto Rico. Yeah, this giant tank's probably in your backyard somewhere. We should be good, right? Is usually filled with rainwater? Am I using rainwater? No. Does this property have a generator? So this property that we're thinking of moving all together, it has the best generator in all the properties we've seen. It's like a giant one where like it's like double the size of any other property I saw, where they said if there's a hurricane, if there's anything that happens and your power's out, it'll last an entire week for everyone. And it was like the generator was like as tall as a person versus the other one, it would be like up to your like chest. So like that was also one of the things I was like, wait, that generator is crazy. Like we're good to go then. It's filtered water after you catch the rainwater. Okay. I'm just saying, like, I don't know how this works. I'm a trader. I don't know how this works. You out here saying like rainwater, like I'm gonna shower with the water for the rain. Don't drink the water. I have to filter that shit. The bidets there are kind of crazy though. Have you guys? I gotta pull this up too while we're letting this. Oh, damn! Wait, I don't know if I. Okay, whatever. We're good. How much should we? $800. $800 there from these two shorts. That was pretty good. I could hold for $669, but you know, as I didn't even remember I put my limit there. Let me just show you guys the bidets though. It's kind of crazy. It's not something I'm used to, I feel like. It's this thing. What? It was next to the toilet. It looked like this. I thought this was like a... I don't know. I thought this was... When I first saw this in like the shabby area, like, is this for kids? Like a porta potty or something? But then it's a bidet. I don't know why you wouldn't use this one. Does anyone... This is the one I'm used to. You put in the toilet as attachment. But why would you use this here? And it has like something at the bottom where it just shoots right up. So you have to take a poop. Like, listen, you have to take a poop and then just kind of walk over. I think you squat over here, or do you sit down? That was interesting. Some of them didn't even have a hole. It had like a little, like it had this. Is that normal? Is that normal, chat? We'll get house story. You probably would, as long as it doesn't reel too much. I'm good with that. A week won't be long enough. You're gonna have to toss your paper towels. We're gonna stock up. We're gonna have probably a backup generator too, a backup for the backup. A bidet would change your life. I have the bidet that attached to your toilet. I don't know why this is a separate one. Desi talk about bidets every stream. He's obsessed. She's showing it matters to him a lot because of his of where he's from. He's from India. They lack the proper toilet system. So the bidet is like the best. Is like holy grail to him. I'm just kidding. He's gonna look at that. He's like, what the heck is he saying? I mean, Desi knows though. Discriminate against Indian, not Indian. India is justified. Even Desi says that. So we're good there. In India, they use their hands. But all right, let's do the giveaway. I don't think we have much to do after this. I don't think you're gonna long this. I don't think you're gonna tracing this short because it could go back in range. I really think though, if you do hold this as I planned, this was a trade here. We're gonna go for these lows. We basically got a 30-point TP, which is nice. See if we can take out this low and then trail that down if you're still in this trade. I think stopping these highs are pretty easy there. The bidet's the original type. Is that better? Okay, real talk. Which bidet is better? I don't even know what I feel about this one. This feels like something that you use like a hose. Why would it not be targeted? I like this one here. It's an attachment, right? You put it up, you wipe, and then you use a bidet, and that's it. It's like a all-in-one. But this one here is a I'll probably use it anyways, but I'm just kind of skeptical. Why would you want to take a poop? Puerto Rico, they said they don't want to use toilet paper for whatever reasons. I think their pipes are bad, their water pipes. So let's say you can't use your toilet paper. You poop, you just hop right over 3 feet, and you squat down, and then you start using this thing that shoots straight up. It just zip. Wouldn't that get messy? And that'd be disgusting. I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know what happens. I love the handheld one. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm too sophisticated to be using a handheld one. All right, let's do the giveaway. I'll do it for 2 minutes. We're in it right now. I forgot how to do the giveaways. What am I supposed to do? Oh, there we go. I've been gone for like a week, and I already forgot the setup. Shit, not again. It's not working. Let me see if I can do it again. If not, we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. We actually got out pretty good too. 2 minutes. Let's do 3 winners. 3 winners to kick off. Let's do 700 smart points each, or 700. I'm gonna say or. If you want a 50K trade day, I have trade day in stock for giveaways purposes only in a day. I'll let you guys choose. Damn. Look, I think I sold the bottom. I'm gonna be real. I think I sold the bottom real quick. Let me see this. Which one is this? This one. Short, TP. You know, get a little profit in. Get like 15 points. Second TP, get 30 points, and it flipped right back up. It didn't flip up all the way at entry, but based on this price action, I mean that's pretty good. Selling the bottom is bad. Definitely don't be selling this bottom. I feel like where we shorted was pretty good. Overall, our drawdown was like at most like 3 points. Just because it's a good area. Sell the top, buy the bottom. Of course. That's the way. I was in short, then you went to add. I got the InTrader ATM bug. It basically flipped me, and I couldn't finally get back in. Damn. TPT bug, or not TPT. InTrader sometimes bug like that. Oh, I sold the bottom. I mean, I got out the short at the bottom. That's what I meant. All right, 18 seconds. 3 winners. You have the choice between 700 smart points or trade day 50K end of day. We should just be tossing that around. It's ending any second now. If you don't know how to do the giveaways, just join us tomorrow. We do it randomly. Sometimes near the end of the stream. You just click this one button. All right, we got Simo OT. We got OT Sales Limited. And we got Yash. Congrats. Make sure you guys do submit a ticket on the Discord. If you want to do a reward sync, just right here, real quick, since we're on stream right now, I posted this link. It's gonna be in the prop chat. I'm not gonna announce it until we're sure that this works easy and everyone's clear. We're gonna probably announce it later tonight. But if you submit one time, only October or November purchases are eligible this time. If you submit one time, all your purchases from October moving forward till like November, December, January, February, March of next year would all be tracked. No more manual submission. We worked out a deal with TPT to get it set up. So we just need to verify at least one time. Put your name, put your email, put your time zone, put your purchase date, exactly like how it's shown here. And then basically download the email file, which is pretty easy. It takes like 2 seconds to do that. Three dots. Download, upload it here, submit it, and then you'll get an email back. Let me just kind of do this real quick. I'm gonna come up randomly. I just want to see what it looks like because I haven't looked at it yet. I think it should show like a process pending. Okay, let me do this. Verified. Okay, I think it should show stages. That's what we worked out. Yeah, pending. Once it's verified, it'll be synced shortly after. So you'll know. We'll send an email too to confirm. Just do it one time and you're set with us. We're gonna wrap up the stream here. I think this is a pretty good first day back on stream. And yeah, for you guys who are asking how you enter the giveaways, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is just click the channel, giveaway channel, and press the button one time. You can join in tomorrow. We do it like every day. Just click the emoji and that's it. And we make it very short, so only people in the stream could be watching who be able to participate. Great stream despite the price action. Thanks. Yeah. You know what I do? I find the worst price action and I see a trade through it. And we made some money. Made $800 on each count. All right. Closing this out here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys. If it stops streaming, what the heck? All right, I'm just gonna close it out.